Reporting live from Hypers Club in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony. It's been 28 years since Martin aired its last episode in 1997, and it looks like Kid Capri, a featured voice on the iconic theme song, is considering legal action against Martin Lawrence, the classic sitcom, and its production company. Just last month, Capri would speak with the Bag Fuel podcast regarding his career, and during the conversation, he would end up revealing his voice in the theme song was sampled from him introducing Lawrence on Def Comedy Jam. Capri stated no one ever asked for his permission to sample his voice or use the rights.
Here's the problem, right? Well, that Martin that you hear on Martin's show, that come from being sampled from Def Comedy Jam. And they did that without my permission.
So they own the rights to your voice?
No. That's the problem, they don't. They took my voice from Def Comedy Jam, sampled it, put it on the Martin show.
Yeah.
Never got no permission from me. Then Martin went on the show, when they did the reunion, Martin went on the show and said, yo, that was a kid, that's such and such and such. So now they got an issue. It's not even you not giving me no credit. You saying it's another person that did it. You ain't been giving me no credit. That ain't nothing new. But now you saying it's somebody else that did it?
Capri would go on to describe how hurt he was when former Martin cast member Tisha Campbell and Lawrence himself didn't give credit as the voice, particularly Lawrence because he gave credit to Cole, played by actor Carl Anthony Payne, as the voice. Capri stated he called up Campbell to correct her, but was caught off guard when Lawrence did the same thing. It looks like Capri took issue with Lawrence giving credit to someone else, coming to the conclusion that Lawrence must have thought Capri wouldn't be around for all these years.
He must have thought that Kid Capri wasn't gonna last all these years.
Now, this isn't the first time Capri has addressed his issues with Lawrence over this situation. Just last year, Capri was a guest on the Funhouse podcast hosted by Kid and Play, where he brought up the same grievance. Things get even more interesting because way back in 2016, Kid from Kid and Play would actually admit to being the voice on the theme song during an interview on Sway's Universe. Kid would reveal, aside from producing the theme, he was the one who imitated Capri's voice for the song. On the Funhouse podcast, Capri would go on to say, "It would have took nothing for you to call me and say, yo kid, I know we used it, you know what I'm saying? Or this is where we at. But what can we do to resolve it? I probably would have said, man, you know what? Man, go ahead. Do your thing, B. Go ahead." Just the respect level. But he didn't even give me that. He went on the show in front of millions of people and said that was cold, straight disrespectful to me, and I have a problem with that. During the podcast, it doesn't look like Kid came forward to reveal he was the voice, as Capri still has a gripe with Lawrence and company over a year later. After hearing Capri's story, some social media users would criticize the DJ for waiting over 30 years to bring this story to light, while others sympathize with him, asking for him to be paid residuals and to make things right with Lawrence. It seems like Kid's story of him being the voice has gone under radar by many, but a lot of people are wondering if he'll set things straight as this story heads back into the mainstream. Lately, Hollywood has announced the world of Martin is expanding with 2 new series. Young Martin, which follows a younger version of Martin Payne, coming up in Detroit, as well as the Varnell Hill Show, which has been described as a spin-off featuring Hill's character, played by Tommy Davidson. According to Deadline, the series will operate as a behind-the-scenes look on a late-night talk show hosted by Hill. So, what do you guys think about Kid Capri's problem with Martin Lawrence for not giving him credit for the theme song? Does Capri have a case? What are your thoughts on Kid revealing he was the voice of the song? Should he have told Capri on his podcast? Let us know in the comments below. And be sure to stay up to date with the latest news and comedy by subscribing right here to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell and select all so you can receive notifications to all of our content and not just some. Check out Hypers Club for all your cool and original merchandise and content. Being live from Hypers Club in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony.